Test. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? Testing. What the hell is going on here? Why is everything locking up? Testing, testing. Okay, let me see. Okay, guys, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, that's awesome. So it doesn't it just kind of freezes. Okay, cool, cool. Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. It's time for our Tuesday morning live stream. I'm so glad to have you guys here with me this morning. It's so good to be in the house today. So today we're going to learn a little bit about details. We're going to just jump in because I don't have a lot of time today. So details uh, uh, before, or excuse me, simplicity, simplicity before details. Okay, that means that before to learn to do this, it's important that you learn how to be simple before you learn how to be uh, before you learn how to put all these details inside of your picture. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off kind of today with some shapes here that I did. I want to use this kind of like an example, and then as we do this, then we'll after we do it, then we'll go into our actual lesson for today. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So what does simplicity mean? Let's just say you have somebody where you're trying to draw their hair. Maybe you're a person that struggles with drawing hair. Okay. So over here, what I did was I drew some very simple, right? Simple uh, geometric shapes that allow you to be able to envision. Excuse me. And interpret and simplify and also exaggerate the head or the hair in an easier way. Okay, so what I want you to do is for a second I want you to visualize a circle on the paper. Okay, or draw a circle, but visualize a circle. Okay, and then draw that circle. And now what we're going to do is we're going to construct something differently. Okay, and how we're going to do that is by arranging another shape from the basic shape tree behind this shape. Okay, so what we're going to do is behind it we're going to pretend like there is another little circle. Okay, so here you got a circle in the front, and then you have a circle behind that circle that seems to be a bit larger. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add to this particular shape. Okay, so this is the front shape. This is shape number one. This is the back shape. This is shape number two. But if we look at these shapes in a superimposition type of way, okay, we can see by adding ears to the shape, right, that we've also added hair to the shape. If we just color in that back shape and we look at it, we've made the basic framework for drawing somebody's hair. Does that make sense? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue to imagine these shapes. We're going to visualize a shape behind it, okay? And then we're going to construct the hair in a simple way. So let's envision or imagine another circle, okay? And let's say behind this circle we have let's say we have a square. Okay? This is the shape behind that shape, okay? Well, now let's just say we add a shape inside of the major shape. So let's say this person is wearing a hat. So that'll be the brim. This would be the neck. This would be the ears. And you can see here, he's wearing a little hat. You understand what I'm saying? So it becomes easier. Hair, hat, whatever, it's all pretty much the same, right? Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue to push forward here and keep imagining, keep visualizing, keep picturing. And we're going to, continue our study in examining how we can use simplicity or how to use simplicity before you add the details to the picture. Okay? So let's go ahead again and we're going to draw another shape. Let's say we draw this circle again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw let's just draw a letter, because shapes come in different shapes, forms, and sizes, right? So let's say I were to draw this is a shape, right? Isn't this a shape? Okay, that's a shape, right? So let's say we took this shape, right? Okay, and we drew this shape behind our circle. Okay, you can see where the neck comes here, right? So now we can see that this person, if we color in these, has a haircut that kind of lifts off of the head, right? Makes the head look fuller. Let's say this person had a bang inside of their head face. So now we can add this. You see, so you're adding the back shape and then you're adding the front shape. You're adding, I want you to visualize, imagine putting the back shape and then the front shape, okay? The back shape and then the front shape. Okay, so let's continue, guys, with our simplicity. We're going to give you one more example of that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some faces and I'm going to start drawing some hair with them, okay? So let's use another shape just to change it up a bit. Let's use this shape here. Let's envision that we've drawn okay, so this is a hexagon, okay? So this hexagon, behind this hexagon, what we're going to do is we're going to combine it with two shapes. So let's just say this is the shape behind our shape. Does that make sense? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to then take this shape and we're going to create the framework in order to create this entire head shape. So let's go ahead and design that. Notice as I move this shape over here and put it behind this shape, okay, it begins to form the framework for the head. Does that make sense? So it's two shapes being combined into one. Oh yes, is that an octagon? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that is an octagon. Sorry about that. I don't know why I counted 7 sides instead of 8. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much, dear Saturn. Appreciate you. Okay, so again, as we take this shape and we move it over here, we'll see that we have constructed a head shape. Okay, if you need to put hair inside of so now that we have the hair in the back shape, now we can concentrate on the front shape if you have one. Okay, then you make the 3D shapes and all that stuff, but we'll get into that later. Okay, but this is basically how you want to attack your hair in a simplest way when you are constructing a caricature. So now that we've done that, let's take a couple of models. So I'll just go to my models that I have stored here. Okay, and we will pick somebody easy like let's pick one that's real easy like this here. This one seems pretty easy here.